So I am here today with Leon and Camilla, who are about to start a glamping site, and it's very exciting because we have been able to come and have a chat to them. Camilla and Leon have both been down to ours to have a look around, get some ideas of what they're going to do, and they have decided on shepherd's huts. And you're kind of going down the high-end couples, is that the plan?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are looking at getting everything kind of all in. So we've got ensuite, bathroom, small cooking area, and obviously double bed, all in the hut.
Lovely.
So all, all in, ready to go.
And you're on a farm, so what do you farm?
So at the moment we have sheep. We've got Wiltshire Horns, which are a native breed that self-shed, which means that they drop their own fleece during the year, which is brilliant because we've only got a few and it means we don't need to get a shearer in.
Yeah.
We have poultry, so we sell eggs, and we sell meat from the lambs as well, and we do pigs during the summer. We used to have cattle, but we got rid of them.
Excellent. So this field will have your sheep in it, is that true?
Yes. So the sheep basically free range through the whole farm. And so they have access to where we're looking at putting the huts.
Okay, which would be absolutely amazing for guests because they'll come and they'll be able to it'll be a proper farm stay, which is what loads of people are looking for at the moment. So Leon, what's your experience of glamping?
Well, I'm generally on the other side. For me, it's a case of where can we go away and have a really lovely experience, you know. So it's really exciting to be on this side of the fence of glamping to sort of build up and start a business, really. So not much, a lot of
holidays.
Yeah, love holidays, absolutely. Now let's see what we can do to start up a little business and to get other people in and enjoy what we experience on a day-to-day basis, which is our lovely farm. So a lot of work, preparation, and sort of research really is what we're doing. Yeah.
And you've got planning permission already, so how was the planning process? Because that's what a lot of people ask us, is how do they get planning permission? And obviously it's different if you're in the States, it's completely different. The UK, we're quite lucky because they want tourism in, but equally they like you to jump through hoops. So has your planning permission been smooth?
It's been quite lengthy. So we are in South Somerset. I think it varies depending on the county that you're in as to, I guess, how smooth the process is going to be. We've been fortunate that we got it in, I think it took just under a year, end to end. So we did decide to go down the route of putting pre-planning permission in, which I think some people skip. But we decided it would be a good opportunity to see if there were any major issues that the planning department had, because we could then deal with those in advance, or if they said actually that's a complete no-go, then we would save the cost and the trouble of applying for full planning. So I think it was pretty smooth. I think people may or may not be aware there's been a phosphate issue that's been ongoing in a number of counties. That did slow things down.
So this is all to do with septic tanks, and because obviously you're fairly off-grid in that you don't have mains sewage, you have got some mains water, you don't have any mains electricity to this field, do you? So you're having to think off-grid, think about how you're going to work out the septic tank issue and how you're going to work out the electric issue. So
absolutely.
I know, so Camilla came up and saw us the other day and we chatted about everything solar. We have got a video which I will link here if you want to have a look at our solar setup. But it was the cost between getting mains electric in. What do they quote you for mains electric?
Well, they've quoted us around 13,000 to get it upgraded into the house, but that's excluding all of the pipe work and the trenching, so that would be an extra cost on top of that. And then we need to get it from the house to the huts, which is approximately 200 to 300 metres, and that's going to be another. Well, I mean, the quote was given as approximately, I think, 10,000, but by the time we actually get around to doing it, I'm sure it would have gone up.
It's going to be more like 25 grand.
We're looking at probably 25,000 to get full electrics in, and that is what we wanted originally. We wanted full electric so that it was all there ready to go. But then having come around to yours and seeing how amazing it is with the solar and how well it works, and also I think it's a different experience because it is now, I think we're far more eco-conscious. And actually, going down the solar route, I think, would be a better route.
And then you don't have that electric bill either, because it's all free essentially once you've paid for the outlay. So one hut is going here, so talk me through it, because we're going to come back hopefully in a few months' time when their hut is here and have a look around. So that kind of so I'm here, what are we talking, like 20 foot did you say?
So it's 20 foot in length,
Yeah.
and I believe they are 8 foot, give or take, in width. So they are a decent size, because I think the majority of shepherd's huts are between 16 to 18 feet in length.
So it's got quite nice,
so these ones are that little bit longer, which I think will just give that little bit extra space to sort of relax
fit in a shower
inside.
and that sort of thing as well.
Yeah, they have lovely showers with the high cisterns.
Oh, okay.
For the loo and all that. So,
oh, nice.
So yeah, I think they'll be nice.
And they're coming all the way from Norfolk.
They're coming from a supplier in Norfolk. Yep, they hand build all of them. Yeah.
How did you choose this particular company?
We went to the glamping show 2 years ago.
Yeah, we do love the glamping show.
Yes.
Again, we've got a video on the glamping show. If you want to have a look at it, I'll link it here.
Yeah, no, the glamping show was really good.
Okay.
And we found them then. And then, because we love to holiday in Norfolk, it's one of our favourite locations. Last time we went up there, we stopped in to see them again and have a chat, and that sort of nailed it for us, didn't it? And we decided that they were the guys for us.
Oh, amazing. So one's going here, and then you've got another one going in over there, is that right?
Yes, so that's the other location at the bottom, and just behind there, where you can see that those trees, there's a small pond, and obviously in the summer we've planted some yellow iris. So it's all looking a bit bleak and a bit sort of grey at the moment. But
so yeah, we're in December and we're very lucky it's not pouring with rain. So hopefully when we come back and visit, the shepherd's huts will be here, the grass will be beautiful and grown up and lovely, and you'll be making some revenue from your business, which would be amazing. So thank you so much for letting us talk to you and letting us have a look around your plans for your site. It's very exciting, and we literally cannot wait to come back, and we will help you with whatever you need help with. Like, if you need us at all, we're always happy to help. So yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. No, it's excellent to have you.
So we've just had a lovely chat, and now we're going to all go off for an explore. So Camilla's going to show us around, show us the sheep, show us this amazing tree walkway, and have a look around the whole rest of the site. Right, so we're going through this way?
yes, and then round into this field. So when we moved in, the previous owners have spent quite a lot of time, I think, reseeding with wildflowers.
Okay.
But then we had cattle, and of course the cattle just eat everything.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the wildflowers have kind of gone again.
Yeah.
So I said, let's leave this patch this year, because I just want to see what comes up.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be really good
definitely.
to know.
Yeah.
So that's why this has not been cut. And then, as I said, we've reseeded the wildflowers down there. And if that's a success, which it should be, because we've got a whole plan in place to keep that mown until April, then we'll take the sheep out. Obviously the grass needs to come up for the hay, and then hopefully the wildflowers will take. And if it works, then we will definitely get more in and do more next year.
Yeah.
Because that's the idea, is to bring all the wildflowers back.
Yeah. So lovely.
And now we've got rid of the cows, we can do all this. We couldn't do the shepherd's huts. We've spoken about it for a long time, but we couldn't do it until we'd actually got rid of the cows, because the cows require all of the land.
Yeah, yeah.
And then obviously we've got various wildlife that live in we call it the tree walk. It's fairly unmanaged at the moment.
Can you walk through the tree walk at the moment?
At the moment you can, yes. Yes.
Oh, we'll walk through the tree walk, I think.
Yes, so we'll go back through the orchard, and then we
Yeah.
can walk down that way.
This would be really cool, like walking down, once it's all like cleared and you could walk down.
Yes, just watch for holes, because we've got a bit of badger activity.
Okay. Yeah, you can have all little uplifers here.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's one of the things, is that to turn it into a bit of a sort of, like not an adventure walk, but just have it here as a possible route down.
So you've got loads of apple trees here.
We have, so we've got a lot of apple trees. We've got the orchard, which we've just walked through. We've got more apple trees in the tree walk down here. And then we've got some coming up the driveway as well. So I used to make cider. I made cider for the first year or two.
Oh, we are in cider country, aren't
I know,
we?
I do love a bit of cider. And then one year I decided to try and make some apple wine,
Oh,
which I've not made
okay.
before. And
No.
actually we liked it so much. Now I don't bother with the cider at all. I just make wine.
Oh, okay.
And that's expanded into this year I've done, gosh, apple, pear, blackberry, elderflower, elderberry, nettle, sloe for the first time. Basically anything that grows on the farm pretty much gets turned into wine at the moment.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
So we would like to offer that as an option for sale, and also I'd like to look at offering courses on how to make hedgerow wine.
So you could take people foraging, and then they could come and help you. That would be
Absolutely,
amazing.
and it would be seasonal as well. So whether it's sort of elderflower, if the elderflowers are out, or elderberry, if the elderberries are then out, or obviously apple as one of our sort of now standards, and sloes. We've got lots of sloes. So the other thing that I'd be interested in doing is making sloe gin, teaching people how to make
everyone loves slow gin.
Bit of sloe gin tasting,
Yeah.
trying out some different recipes.
Okay.
And then you can also mix in with blackberries, and again, so a bit of foraging and a bit of making and producing would be one of the plans.
Amazing. So definitely worth getting your premises license and your alcohol licensing, basically.
So I've spoken to I think it's the Food Standards Authority about licensing, and they've sent all the information through.
Yeah.
So that is one of my next steps, is to look at the whole licensing side of things as well.
Amazing. Oh my goodness. You're beautiful. So this part changes colour?
So his whole head and neck will change colour, and his, I think it's his snood, the long bit at the front of his face, he can retract that right back up.
Wow.
Come here. There we go. Oh my gosh, he's getting heavy.
You're heavy, wow.
Get your tail out of the way. There.
Is this the one that's going on the Christmas table?
Quite probably, yes.
And then you'll keep the other two.
And then we'll keep the two girls, because they're not quite up to weight yet. I'm just going to keep them
Okay.
in.
Yeah, he's a big fella.
He's massive.
This is beautiful. To be honest, the turkeys this year have been very difficult. So they killed one of our ducks.
Oh, really?
And they killed one of our chickens. Pop him back in.
Yeah.
So, so they normally free range, but at the moment, because of the bird flu,
You have to stay indoors.
Bye, turkeys. We have had such an amazing time having a whole tour of your farm. It is beautiful, and you should feel totally happy and inspired that you're going to create the most amazing site here. So we'll be back soon, maybe April time,
Yes,
when the huts are coming in.
absolutely.
And hopefully we will be able to show you exactly the progress of starting from nothing to having an amazing glamping site.
And thank you so much for coming around and having a look at our farm, and just being so full of advice and so full of help. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Pleasure. And we will see you on our next adventure.